TJ Holmes and Amy Robach were completely erased from GMA's memory in the blink of an eye. The story surrounding the alleged workplace liaison between Amy Robach and TJ Holmes appears to be over. The two were said to have signed their exit agreements less than a week ago, and shortly after that, ABC News confirmed that they would no longer co-anchor GMA3. Following the scandal, the well-liked news program will need to rebuild itself. In a leaked internal email, business president Kim Godwin called the controversy a distraction. She hasn't indicated how she and her coworkers want to go in terms of talent, but it appears from a recent broadcast that they wasted no time in thoroughly washing their hands of Holmes and Robach. On Monday, GMA3 broadcast as usual, but some viewers could have noticed a minor visual alteration. The program begins with an intro and narration that states, "Now from Times Square, Amy Robach and TJ Holmes with what you need to know," as longtime viewers are well aware. With the show's January 30th episode, it was altered, though. Instead, "Now from Times Square, here's what you need to know" was the first sentence. This might seem like a small thing, but it has a big message. It is obvious that ABC News wants to remove itself from the controversy involving two of its former staffers, who were fired in December. But interestingly, as TMZ pointed out, their names had continued to be a part of the opening even while they weren't there. In light of this, it's probable that the network wished to hold off on any adjustments until a definitive decision had been reached regarding the stars' futures. Of course, now that Amy Robach and TJ Holmes are in hot water, viewers may be more interested than ever in finding out who will be hired to replace them permanently. Over the previous few weeks, GMA3 has used a variety of fill-ins, including Stephanie Ramos and Gio Benitez, who alternated in the large chairs. Although no new information has been made public to corroborate the theory, it was previously believed that fellow stand-in DeMarco Morgan will eventually take Holmes' place permanently. This has been a difficult moment for Good Morning America's other staff members, who are said to have felt strongly about the matter. Sources expressed dissatisfaction with the unfavorable publicity surrounding the program and the business as a whole. The two anchors at the center of the scandal were allegedly not thought to return, and staff members allegedly weren't on the side of the alleged couple during the argument either. Employees reportedly disliked Kim Godwin as a result of the extensive internal probe she assisted in starting. Given everything, it seems to reason that the crew feels relieved to be continuing even though there are currently some unknowns. The futures of Amy Robach and TJ Holmes also seem questionable after their supposedly tense mediation with ABC. Very little of the rumors has focused on whether they will land new jobs. After everything that happened at ABC, it's really difficult to predict if another business would be willing to take either of them on. This might be particularly true of Holmes, who is alleged to have had multiple affairs at work. It's fair to suggest that ABC News and the two anchors will require some time to orient themselves, despite Kim Godwin and company. Considering that they already removed their former talent from the GMA3 entrance, they will likely get their ducks in a row sooner rather than later. Watching them choose a new course in the wake of the incident will be interesting.